According to the New York Times editorial, Trump retreats again on guns in 2019. The president's response to gun violence is familiar. In the first raw days after a mass shooting, he answers the public outcry with a pledge to muscle timid lawmakers into action. In the state of Texas, you must be at least 18 years old in order to own a long arm and at least 21 in order to own a handgun. The federal law states you have a background check, whereas Texas law does not require a background check for private sales. This provides loopholes in order to obtain a gun, also known as the gun show loophole. In this speech, however, I want to mainly focus on the rhetoric in the New York Times editorial, Trump retreats again on guns. This editorial is primarily organized by claim, then example, heavily focusing on the accusations. I will discuss the main claim, the first subclaim, the second subclaim, and lastly the third subclaim. The main claim is Americans have indeed seen the tragedy far too many times and are on track to see it many more. This is a claim of fact. The reason it is a claim of fact is because it uses the future tense that something will happen. The first subclaim. My first subclaim is for anything meaningful to get done, he will need to stop equivocating and flip-flopping to make sure that he expects lawmakers to meet the moment, or else. This is a subclaim, and this is a claim of policy. This is a claim of policy because it claims what needs to be done in order to enact change. This claim is supported by Americans have indeed seen this tragedy far too many times and are on track to see it many more. It is also supported by previous actions that have been shown to the public. This is also supported by my main claim. The second subclaim is yes, it is if you consider chronic political cowardice to be a mental health problem. This is a claim of value. It is projecting an opinion by using the words political cowardice and chronic. Yes, and that is opinion. The second subclaim is supported by, quote, leaning on the gun lobby's favorite talking points, he has said that he has a very, very big mental health problem. Also an opinion. The third subclaim is if the president retreats again on gun safety, advocates cannot be surprised. This is a claim of fact that is closely located towards the end of the article. This is a claim of fact because of the tense cannot. The claim is supported by Chuck Schumer, who is the Senate Minority Leader, where he quotes, Chuck Schumer has observed Mr. Trump's cooling. We've seen this movie before, proving that it has been seen before and will likely occur again. My conclusion is the editorial has a large amount of subclaims, a good amount of support, but however it is largely opinion-based. I have discussed the main claim, the first subclaim, the second subclaim, and lastly the third subclaim, and showed the importance of the opinions in the editorial. However, I would like to see some change in the current gun policy in order to protect the public, but also find a common ground for all people.